Hello, crafty friends. Sparkle here. So, today I just wanted to play something simple. So, I went cruising on Pinterest and I found this site called Live, Love, Scrap, and it's a tiny book box. This one was just made out of copy paper, so it's just a template. Uh, but yeah, so when you do that out of cardstock, it's going to be much sturdier. But anyway, you open it up in this little pocket. I'm making some little notebooks in here, but you can also put some of your ephemera. And it could be a little gift box. Now, I believe the gal who made this, her name is Bona, B-O-N-A. I hope I pronounced that right. But anyway, she made 3 of these and she staggered them and decorated them and put ephemera and little tassels and things like that in there. So it almost looks like a matchbox, but it doesn't slide. It just opens on the side. So it's very simple. I love to make boxes. I've made many in my repertoire. All you need is one piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, and I printed these on both sides, okay? This one is the template that we're going to use real quick just to show you the fold, and then I give you all the measurements. But this is, this I didn't print the whole thing. It was a misprint. So anyway, so you have your piece, and I'll show you the folds and everything. Very simple. This is the front. This is the back. I've got sticky back tape here on all my corners, so we're going to just take that off. Well, yeah. So, did I just tell you that I worked 9 hours yesterday at church, closing the books and doing all the reports? Oh my goodness. Well, I worked 5.5 hours. I came home and took a nap, and then I went back to finish at night. So it's all done. My meeting is Sunday night, and then I'll be good for a while. So, hence I just wanted to visit and do something simple. I always give credit where credit is due, you know that. So, thank you for posting your little tutorial here. And I'll put the link of her channel below. Okay, so all the tape is removed. We're going to start from the back. And we're just going to, you just want to make sure your corners are all lined up really nice. So take the time to do that, okay? And the double-sided tape works well in something like this. And then these inner ones are going to get placed in here. So this is the bottom of your box where your treasures would go. And then this is the top. So we're going to put these corners in here. Trying to get them all lined up. The important part when you make a box is that everything should be neat and tidy. If it's not, check it out. Okay, so this is going to fold on top of this. Ta-da! And it opens up. And I was making little books to put in there, but you certainly could put ephemera in there. Okay, so everything is nice. Just needs a little trim here. Okay, and then she put a top on them. So there's another piece, and this goes like this, and it's glued down. I want this to be my top. So then you can just open your box. And like I said, she made 3 of these, and then she staggered them on here. But, you know, you can just do individual ones. So yeah, we'll finish. We'll glue this one on. So this is the bottom. And sure, why shouldn't my glue be stuck? Because that's what happens. And you want to get this snug in the seam here. Okay, so I put it like that. Make sure it's even, and then I put my back on and hope for the best here. Okay, pretty cool, huh? And then, like I said, you just open it up and you have your treasures in there. So, then you can put some glue on the top here. You actually can use different color paper up here. I mean, you're covering it, but I like that it all matches. And one sheet of 8.5 by 11 will make this. Plus, you'll have some extras. So then I would put a focal point on here when I'm all done, and I don't know that I'm going to do that right now. But I'd put a focal point on here that says a word, says be mine. You don't need a tie or anything unless you want to add a ribbon or something. If you wanted to add something, I would put something that perhaps, you know, you could just slide off. That's not a good example. Looking for something smaller. If I were to tie, I would tie, well, this is too short, something loose so that you could just slide it off if you want. But yeah, I'll put something on it later, something like that. So now I'll show you how we did that. Cover our glue. You will need a score tool or a ruler and a pencil. I've already cut my pieces out. I'll list the measurements below. But for the box, it's 5 7/8 by 4 1/4. And on the long side, you're going to score at 5/8. I like my stylus in here. It works really nice. Okay, 5/8, 2 5/8. So this, I just mark with a pencil. I just mark it with a pencil. And then I just move over to a spot. And 2 5/8. And then 3 1/4. And then 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Then you want to flip it, and you want to go 5/8 again, and 3 5/8. Okay, that's it. So I will leave those measurements in the link below. So on this, with the 5 7/8, you just want to cut by all the score marks. In the center, I cut like little triangle, because it folds better that way. You're not cutting anything out. You're just cutting. It's hard to see on here. You're just cutting to the first score mark. You want to do that on both sides. And I just cut these at an angle. It's hard to see that coffee dyed paper. Okay. Then you're going to just fold over all your seams. And burnish it well. Get the center ones. One here, and there's one here. So you are done. Now I would ink. If you're going to do any inking, now's a good time to do it. I like to ink my seams on these. Although some of it you're not going to see because it's going to be covered. But this is what sparkle does, so. Yeah. Sometimes it's just fun to create. And I can't always think out of the box something original. Okay, so decide which you want to be your front side, either this side or this side. I'm going to choose this. So I'm going to find the center. And just put a little mark. Because I can't center things. Okay. So that's the front. So you're going to put your little score tape. Oops, sorry. Try not to make a mess. You want to cut your score tape. I just break it, and this is thin. It's better to use something wider, but these are just for my templates, so they're fine. Those are too big. Let's cut this off. Three. You need 6 pieces. 3, 4, 4, 5, and 6. And cut these edges off. Okay. So make sure they're burnished. And then you're going to peel them off. We'll start with the back here. Okay, this is the front, so we're going to start with the back. So these two just get folded like that. Make sure everything fits nicely. And then these two go in here. So just fold them and just bring your box forward. And because I made that little triangle, it doesn't go here and to butt against that. So it's nice and firm. So there's your bottom. Now the top. These get folded in here because they're going to go against this piece here. Okay, so you don't want to keep folding your seams because you'll tear them, but this cardstock will be fine. These will hold buttons or ephemera, tags, labels, butterflies, whatever you want to put in here. You could put little earrings or jewelry or something like that as well. So this gets folded and it goes right there. And this gets folded and it goes right there. And then it just opens. And again, you could put I gotta make some books, but you could put something in here. And something on top. Or we can put this cover on. We'll put the cover on. Let's see. Okay, we have the box. This is the cover. And the cover is 4 7/8. 4 7/8 by 3 1/4. And this one you're going to just score. You're just going to score down the center here. This one you're going to score at 2 1/8. I have to do it on this side. 2 1/8 and 2 1/8 and 2 3/4. So that will make That will make your little cover. And then when it's glued on, it opens up. Okay? So this just gets glued here and glued here. We'll do one more because I have the pieces. I could show you the little book inside. The little book inside, I just cut one out and made sure that it fits in here. So I just measured it out. Okay, so it's approximately, the cover is approximately 3.5 by 2 5/8, give or take. And this is just a typing or ruled paper I had. So I just took this and I scored it in half. And then I took some an old pad that I had here, and I cut some pages and folded it in half because I want my lines to go this way. And then I just put it in here. I left a little room. I marked it. Go up a little bit more, maybe. I marked it here, and maybe here. So that's 2.5. That's 2.5, and then this is about. Open it up. It's about 3. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it turns out. Let's see. You want to go there and there. So let's just, for argument's sake, draw our lines. Doesn't have to be so dark, Sparkle. And just use your scissors. Let's see if that's going to fit. Yeah, it could go down just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. You could use your trimmer. I was just trying to keep things moving. And we'll punch these with our corner rounder. How many are here? I was putting 4 in. Oh well. There's only 3 here, but that's okay. So we can put it in there. And then we can just staple it. We could do that. But, oh, here it is. And I want to staple here. And I want to staple. Oops. Oh yeah, that's right. It's hard to see my. Okay. So that's one book. And I was doing 2 or 3. I just tied these together. Okay, so we can make another one. There, we're just going to fold this in half. And take some, let's see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fold it in half. This just beats measuring, okay? And I bring it up a little bit. So you want to cut it here and here. Perfect. And you could do whatever you want with your pages. Decorate them as much as you want. You can decorate your covers, but be careful with bulk, because you don't want your boxes to pop open. Yeah, make sure if there's a pattern and you want it to go a certain way. Oops. Oldie. I've got green staples. So yeah, it depends how much you want to decorate these. I'm not going to put a lot of decorations on them, but I would probably just put a little tie on them. I suppose we could do blue. And, you know, put 2 or 3 in there. I've got 2, and then I'll add some goodies. I suppose we could glue this one on. And this is what the gal did on there. She put 3 of them. But, you know, I like them single. So I'll probably just leave them single. And now I want to add my glue to the bottom here. Make sure the opening is facing you. Center it on the back. Perfect. Okay. So, I hope you enjoyed that. These sure were cute. And I'm going to decorate the tops. Since they're going to be single units, you could add ribbons and whatnot. Let's see, that one's pink. Yeah, I might put like something like that on there. You could add some lace and trims. I mean, I just might put that on there. Here's a piece of tulle here. Looks good to me. Let's see. That one's got more blue in it. This says sparkle on it. I might put that on there. Maybe add something to the back of it. So, there you have it. That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to make another one off camera. So, I have a few to give out. These would make great Happy Meal gifts as well. Or what she was saying, put them in as a kit. I would think she was referring to like doing this as a kit. So you'd have your box, your cover, and your little books inside. So that's a thought. Yeah. And let's see, Sparkle can go up there. And well, then if it's Sparkle, we have to Sparkle, Sparkle. We'll have to change that. Well, that pin can stay green. That's okay. So this was a nice, relaxing little project for us today. I love them. And this one, oh, we've already got that there. So let's find another piece of no, that's got lace on it already. Piece of this. Boy, when you find a Dollar Tree find that you like, stock up. This stuff is fabulous. Sorry, Butterfly. You're going to get covered a little bit, but that's okay. And we'll put them in there as well. I want them on the box, though. Maybe one. There you have it. Get rid of some of the stuff here so you can see our beautiful, beautiful little boxes. So these are tiny book boxes. So have fun. I hope you make some. And if you do, don't forget to share. Don't forget to share with Sparkle. Thanks. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.